Hi there. Let's have a look at how we can manage memberships and accounts for our attraction owners. So what we have right now in front of us is the Riverview Adventure Park membership system that can be accessed by our guests either on a native mobile app or through the Ovid membership system. What we see at the beginning is the core of our product, which is the closed loop payment system. And what we see right now is that our customers have access to $145 of spending within the venue and its affiliates, as well as 3 active tickets as their entitlements. We can see that this is an active family wallet. So basically, they created a wallet that can be accessed by mom, dad, and the kids. We have an option to top up additional payments through tokenized cards, or we can also just link our cards so payments go directly from the debit or the credit card that is linked to the account. We can manage the members, so who's actually part of our membership system, and we're going to see soon why that matters. It's really important because this is how we can incentivize groups of people and getting them into our attraction. And we also have a fallback as a QR code that can also be attached to our Apple Wallet or Google Wallet. By the way, if we're accessing this from an Apple device, an iPhone, we're only going to be seeing the Add to Apple Wallet button. And if we're going to access it from an Android device, we're only going to see the Add to Google Wallet. All right, so if we scroll down a little bit, we're going to see that we have the entitlements and access rights. So in this case, we have the park admission for adults, for kids, and we also have some add-on rights that have been purchased, and they're available within the same wallet. So basically, we can link these credentials and entitlements to just one wallet. And then we have add-ons. These are entitlements that we can use to upsell all sorts of cool things that our guests can do in our venue. So for example, ride credits, a meal plan, so they can claim their meals, maybe a burger, a Coke, or something like that. Then we have our wearables. So as you probably know, Ovid can connect with wearable systems, so our guests can access their entitlements and the fun even if they run out of batteries. All right, so how do this kind of wearables look like? Well, wristbands, especially, they can look like this. This is actually a silicone-based wearable. It's really popular for water parks or wet mediums such as water parks, spas, and resorts. They can be woven like this one, or they can just be a card like this one. This can actually be a key card, so you can use it both to open doors as well as having fun in the attraction. And this is where we can manage the access to this wristband. So, for example, if Liam loses his wristband, we can just add it and block it, or if needed, we can set up an upper spending limit for part of the members in our membership system. And then we have things such as tickets, right? So this kind of tickets can be shared with our guests. So if they want to join independently and they want to enter the venue, we can share it with them. But by default, they're all visible here. This is a dynamic QR code that changes every 30 seconds. And we can also add them to the Apple Wallet or the Google Wallet. And now for the fun part, which is the loyalty system. Basically, whenever you're using the membership system for Ovid, we have a system to incentivize spending in the venue and reward our customers for being loyal customers of our attraction or venue. Right here, we see that our family pack has done all sorts of fun things in the venue, and they've earned 1,400 points and $12 as rewards. And we also have some additional rewards. As you can see, they're packed into the platinum tier, so they're pretty high up on the standard. So they're earning more rewards the more fun they have in our attraction. And once this kind of system gets initialized, we can create all sorts of rewards for them. So For example, they spend a lot of time, money, and had a lot of fun in our park, so we can incentivize bonus balances, actual money they can spend in the venue, either using their phone or an NFC wristband. So in this case, we have $12 that they can redeem and spend it at the point of sale. Then we have some additional perks that they can redeem based on their history. So in this case, we have a free ride and a meal voucher worth $10. Not that much, but it can be used. And then we have some additional rewards like after dark rides reward. We can view it. And in that case, they can, in this kind of cases, they can actually purchase this kind of rewards with a better price than they would otherwise buy in the park. And we also have a system of incentivizing all sorts of actions that we want our guests to take to get more rewards. So in this case, if they top up $100 or more, they will get a 5% bonus credit in their spending balance in the venue. Or if they buy 3 tickets or more, they get 150 extra points. That also allows them to get additional rewards. Or they can just visit our park during the weekdays, which basically doubles their points at all activities. So quite fun. But there's more. So the whole family, basically, or the whole group, if it's not a family, if it's a group of friends, can do their own part of improving the loyalty earnings in the membership system. So in this case, Alex is the one that has done the most. Probably he's the one riding the most rides. Then there's Emma, there's Liam, and the family total earned throughout the years it's 13,000 points. And if our whole family in this case reaches 20,000 points, they get to earn an extra boost, the family gold boost. All right, so we can also see the whole recent activities. And if we want to change something, we just go to settings. That's where we also save our cards, where we digitize our whole activity and have control over all of the details. This system is available as a web app, as a mobile app, or something you can plug into your attraction and brand it the way it feels right for you and your guests.